Have you guys come across these recent videos of young ladies getting married to older men on FYP? Allegedly, allegedly. Recently, my FYP has been flooded with videos, especially on TikTok, of young ladies getting married, allegedly young ladies getting married to older men. And I've been seeing a lot of point of view, people talking about, oh, they're doing it for money. Other people saying they're doing it for peace of mind because younger guys are, you know, I'm just like, let's talk about it. Let's really talk about it. What's going on? What's going on there? Is it that's the new update? Like a lot of people have been saying online, or is it actually genuine? Do you guys think it's true? Do you think it's real that those people are actually falling in love with people older, way older than they are? What do you guys think? Stay on your thoughts because a brand new episode of Tolani Unscripted is about to launch for us to unwrap all of that phenomenon. Welcome back to my channel. Now, let's start from the first basic argument. Is this for money or is this for peace of mind? Let me say this. I would never understand people who shame other people for marrying for money. I would never understand it. It's always beyond my comprehension. If we think as a society that it is okay for people to marry for love, I don't think we should have anything against people who marry for money, because at the end of the day, different people, different choices. I get it. You might think they are gold diggers, but that's fine. You might choose not to be a gold digger. That's okay. It's not everybody that likes to dig for gold. Some people like to dig for stones. Some people like to dig for sand. So if other people have decided to dig for gold, dig for diamond, I think we should let them be, right? And that's the first thing I saw about this entire saga, about people saying, oh, they didn't do it for peace of mind. They did it for money. And so, what if they're getting married for money? Their marriage, their choices. Now let's talk about peace of mind. For one, I agree that a lot of older men actually give peace of mind. Don't ask me how I know. I don't know what it is, but the dynamic of the relationship is always quite different from younger guys. And maybe this is what some people tag as peace of mind. But then again, for each their own choices. Now, do I think they did it for money or do I think they did it for peace of mind? Who says two truths cannot coexist? What if it is both? Who says it has to be either this or that? What if they did it for the two? Do you get? Okay, now moving forward, looking at how the entire saga has been playing out on social media, one thing that is becoming a clear, undeniable fact is that as a society, we are beginning to lack respect for people's choices. The fact that you will not do it does not mean that I cannot do it. Your life, your choice. My life, my choice. The fact that what they're doing, I cannot do it, does not make it any short of something good, something great. The fact that, a lot of younger girls would not want to go for older men does not actually mean that the people who are making those choices are making the wrong choice. As a society, I just think we've come to the kind of configuration that if that choice is not a widely accepted choice, a lot of people just think that it is wrong. And I think that the fact that we think it is wrong is actually the wrong choice. People should have a right to their choices. My sister, my brother, whatever makes you sleep well at night. If that's what makes you sleep well at night, do it. Period. Now, to balance the scale, because I spoke about choices and the fact that we all have rights to our choices, I think it's also important that I talk about consequences. With every choice, with every decision comes consequences. Like I always say, everyone is entitled to their feelings, but at the same time, you are also responsible for the consequences of the actions that you made because of your feelings. The fact that your feelings are valid does not mean that everything that you do as a consequence of that feeling is valid. As much as I am a big fan of your life, your choice, do whatever makes you happy, I am also a fan of be aware of the consequences of your actions. Be aware of the consequences of the decisions that you are making. And I think that's just the same thing for you to do. if you make certain decisions for your life, if you take certain steps for yourself, if you decide to go a certain route, you need to be brave, not even brave, you need to be ready to chest whatever it is that comes through it. Because again, like I said, the society does not exactly support things that they don't consider widely acceptable. So if you're going to go against what the society considers widely acceptable, are you ready to deal with the consequences? And again, that's why I say that if you're going to do something like this, there should be a certain level of self-awareness that you have. You should have seen a certain degree of life and learned some certain things about life, so that you are well aware, or at least partially aware of what's likely going to be coming your way. So again, for you, your own choice, but at the same time, if you're going to make a choice, whether it is widely acceptable or it is not widely acceptable, you must be ready to chest the consequences or the possible outcome of your decision. By consequences, I hope you know that I don't mean that it has to turn out the bad way. Some consequences, they turn out fantastic. When the end result comes out, other people who did not believe in it, other people who did not trust that decision when you made it, will come and say they are proud of you. So by consequences, it doesn't always mean that it's a bad thing or bad result. Sometimes it might just be positive, but you need to be ready. Ready. Don't ever put yourself in a position where you have to explain, hey, it's because I did this, or it's because I did. Once you make that decision, once you make that choice, you know that certain things come with that territory, certain things come with that space, and you're ready to deal with it. Now, another thing is it just me? Or I actually don't even think that those ladies are 25. Because most of the things I've been seeing on TikTok is that, 25 years old lady, kinika, kinika. Do you people actually know what 25 years old look like? Because those ladies don't look 25 to me. Apologies to them. I don't know them personally. They actually look older than 25 to me, if you ask me. And for me, I share this particular sentiment about dating older men. I feel like if you're going to date an older man, especially people above 50, I think you should be above 30, or at least 30. You know why? Because for those of us in our 20s, I do believe that that's like our experimental years. That's the year that you're still trying to figure out what works for you and what doesn't work for you, what you want, what you don't want, what you would like, what you wouldn't like. So getting entangled with somebody who already have their life figured out like that might be quite a journey for the relationship. But again, that's my own personal sentiment about it. It doesn't mean that it works. It doesn't mean that it doesn't work. It just means that that's the way I see that particular type of relationship. So once again, I don't think that those ladies are 25. And if they are anything above 25, I think they are well in the age where they can make informed decisions for themselves, which should be considered okay, in my opinion. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this recent vavavoo that is going on about allegedly younger ladies getting married to older men. Do you think is a smart move, or do you think it is not? Do you think it is for money, or do you think it is for peace of mind? Let me know what you guys think. I will be reading them in the comment section. And don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share with your friends and families. Most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I'm gonna catch you on another exciting episode of Tolani Unscripted next week.